So here's the 2025 Jeep Compass. You might notice it looks a little bit like the 2024 Jeep Compass, but Jeep has sent out the official announcement on what's new for 2025 because this will be a short 2025 run, and then the 2026s will show up and they will be on a completely different platform, completely different vehicle, possibly a different engine. For 2025, drumroll please, we will have a new limited edition Juice exterior color with late availability. That's right, it's not ready yet. And no, you can't see it in this video, and we can't see it either. It'd be interesting to know what it looks like, and maybe there's a picture of it in the press release. Nope, no picture in the press release. However, what is the Jeep Compass? It's a bit underrated. It's actually a very nice vehicle. It has some off-road capability, not enough that it will pass the Rubicon test, but enough that it won't fall to pieces on the relatively easy part of the Jeep off-road course. It has a 2-liter turbo engine, 4-cylinder, with 200 horsepower and 221 pound-feet of torque. This is much better than any old Compass engine. You might think that this is Chrysler's 8-speed automatic, but no, it's not. If you want to be picky, it's also not ZF's 8-speed automatic. So now all models have Jeep Active Drive 4x4, that's all-wheel drive. And the Trailhawk has a low gear as well, so that you get a 20-to-1 crawl ratio, which they say is class leading, and it probably is. You get up to 4 modes. So you have auto, that's automatic, snow, and sand and mud on all models, and then the Trackhawk gives you a rock mode as well. So that's basically for a combination of traction control and where it directs the power to the front or to the rear and such like. And the Compass has front LED reflector headlamps on all models, but if you want a really good LED headlamp, you get the Latitude Lux, Limited, or Trailhawk. So the Trailhawk is really the one that you want if you're ever going to go off-road. It has 1-inch factory lift, it has skid plates, aggressive tires for off-roading, and tow hooks front and rear. It has the low gear, as I mentioned before, so that you can get that 20-to-1 crawl ratio. You're not going to use this at any real speeds. You know, this isn't something where you're driving 30 miles an hour and you're in low gear. That's not going to work well. It's got a 30-degree approach angle, 24-degree breakover, and 34-degree departure angle. With hill descent control, it can cross up to 19 inches of water if you drive really, really slowly and don't create big waves. And it can tow up to 2,000 pounds of the towing package. You also get a 10-inch touchscreen stereo in the middle. That's optional on the lower models, standard on Latitude Lux, Limited, and Trailhawk, and an optional full-color 10.25-inch gauge cluster. So for 2025, they haven't done the usual thing where they slash the models down to 1 or 2. You still get Sport, Latitude, Latitude Lux, Limited, and Trailhawk. There are 6 colors: silver, white, black, hydro blue, juice, whatever that is, and red hot. And interior is done in black or black and sepia, but the second one is only unlimited, so basically you can get it any color you want as long as it's black. The Compass is actually a nice, quiet, comfortable car. I really liked it when I test drove it. I've been driven by friends who have them, and they really love the things. It's going to be really interesting to see what the new Compass looks like, how much of the off-road capability it keeps, because that's always a trade-off, right? More off-road capability means tougher body, it means skid plates, stuff like that. And then you have extra weight to deal with all that. It's not free. You don't get great off-roading without any cost at all. It's always a trade-off. So we're going to see what trade-offs they make in the 2026 Compass. It will probably use Peugeot's 1.6-liter turbo engine, which is being set up to be made in large quantities in Michigan as we speak. So the 1.6 should actually provide a better experience than the old 2.4 or the 1.4 Fiat turbo engines did in the heavy Compass or the Renegade, because it's designed for vehicles of higher weight as well as for light sporty cars. So the 1.6 turbo that they're busy making or preparing to make down in Michigan is probably a pretty good base engine, but we'll see when it comes out. And it will probably be sold in a hybrid format, so that you have a bit of electric boost at the bottom end, and that helps get you going. In the meantime, this is Dave from Motels signing off with a reminder that you can go to Motels and learn about the 1.6-liter engine. You can learn about the Compass. You can learn about all sorts of fun things going all the way back to 1924 when the first Chrysler was released.